So I'm continuing the project that we started. Here it is. And today I want to do some media cards for these images and the content which they have. So you can see the images are very huge. And so I want to start by that. As you can see, I have here a class or a section, and I've given it a class of foods, and then it has subsections inside. So I want to style all of them to be in form of media cards, and then to use grid to do the layout. So next, the first thing I want to reduce the image size. So I'm just going to select it, and you have to select the class and then the images under it. And I want these images to have a width of 200 pixels like that. So if I save, you can see these images, they are reduced. And the next thing, I want to also change the height so that they won't look the way they do right now. So I'm going to change the height to, let's say, 150 pixels like that. So now it looks a little bit better the way they are. And so the next thing that I'm going to do is to do the media card, and I'm going to select the various subsections. So I have fish, mandazi, all these. So I'm going to select all of them, and I've done that here. And so the first thing I'm going to do is to give them a width. So I want them to have a width of 250 pixels like that. You can see it has reduced. And then I want them to give them a background color, and I'm going to do saddle brown. You can see that's how it looks. And you can see this text is at the border and the images. So I want to push them inside. So I'm going to use padding, and I'll do 1 em like that. You can see now it looks a little bit better and it's readable. And so I want to change this as subheadings or the headings. So you can see this all the first piece here. So I want to change them. So I'm going to select. I want to change the background and the color and everything. So I'll select the class first, and then I'll select is a paragraph, and then I'm going to use this, and so it's the first paragraph, and I'm going to do the same for the other classes as well. So for all the classes within the food section, so that they all have the same styling. Okay. So first, I want to have a background color for that, and I'm just going to give it a background color of sky blue. Okay, so if I save, you can see they have that background color. Then I want to do some padding, and I'm going to do a padding of 0.5 em like that. Okay, you can see. Then the next thing I want to do is I want the text to be aligned to the center like that. And maybe if you want, you can change the text color and all that. So the next thing I'm going to do is I want to display this in grid so that I have a layout specific in a certain way. So what I'm going to do is I'll select first the section, because all of them they are children to this section that I've given the class of foods. So I'm going to select that, and I want to display in grid, and I just want to have only 3 columns. So I'll do that, and have each should be 1 FR. So if I save, you can see now I have the layout now has changed. And then the next thing, I want them to have a row gap, because I don't have row gap right now. So I want to have row gap. So I'll just do grid row gap, and I want it to be, let's say, 1.5 pm, like that. So you can see now they have row gap like that. Okay, so now that's how it looks right now, and I can just say I'm done with this part. Okay, and so I can do styling for the other parts as well, but we'll just stop there for today. Let me know if you have any questions in the comment section.